So you want to launch a product on Amazon, but the product research videos that you see on YouTube just seem a little suspicious. Is it really as easy as they say to find a winning product? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the behind the scenes research that I've been doing for my next product. Welcome back to FBA Unfiltered. If you're new here, my name is Taylor. I started selling on Amazon in 2023 and made over $100,000 in profit in my first 12 months. I've partnered with my former Amazon coach and current business partner, Rami, who's been selling on the platform since 2017 and is a multi-seven-figure seller. Together, we're launching this new product on Amazon FBA, and it should go live next week. So if you want to see our first week in sales numbers, be sure to subscribe. But in this video, I want to break down some product research that I've been doing behind the scenes for my own brand. So let's get into it.
Alrighty, so back in my trusty Helium 10, I'm in the black box tool here. You can see I went into the filters and I'm in the pet supply category. I'm only looking at things with reviews of 4.4 or less. I put in a variation count of 3 or fewer. I did put in the title keyword cat, and we're looking for a monthly revenue of $10,000 to $80,000. The reason I put in cat here is I'm thinking about launching a cat product or a brand for cats. So I thought this would be cool. You guys could see what I'm actually doing behind the scenes and follow along as I look into my next product. So as I went through here, a few products stood out. I pulled them all up in new tabs over here. So the first one that stood out was bizarre. It's some sort of transparent muzzle for cats. It looks terrible. They look like a little astronaut, but man, I don't know if that's humane or not. But anyways, that was the first one. The second one I pulled up here was interesting. It was a cat dental care and bad breath remedy. And the third one was this cat calming collar. I thought that was really interesting. Another one here, this cat grass teething stick. I don't know what that is. The next one over is natural silver vine sticks cat toys. All right. And last but not least, we have hemp cat calming treats. Just looking back through these quickly, you can see here the rating of 4 stars, but we're doing $20,000 in revenue. Here we have a rating of 4.3, but it's doing $79,000 in revenue. A rating of 3.5 with $24,000 in revenue. Rating of 3.8 doing $47,000. 4.2 doing $40,000. And 4 doing $21,000. So what I did was the same thing I always do. I pulled up the niche for each of these. So I think for this one, I took this phrase here, even though it said cat twice, cat helmet and cat transparent muzzle. And I pulled up the whole niche here, and I went ahead and I filter by hiding the sponsored products. And then I go ahead and I look and I make sure that all of these top products are in fact the same thing. This is interesting because these have like little booties or something in there. I'm just leaving those in there because that could be a good bundle. So I just left it, although technically you could filter to do just the helmet. You can see all of these are the same basic concept. Once I've filtered out anything that's not the same product, I come over here and I sort by the BSR so that the best sellers are on top. And what I'm looking at is this top row here, just across the top. I'm looking at the total revenue, the average price. And you can see here, this must not be the right main keyword because there's no actual search volume for it. And the revenue is way low. Something's wrong because this one alone is doing $21,000. So maybe I should look for this whole phrase here. No, okay, interesting. That is the whole niche. So that's strange. Kind of a red flag. I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, one reason I look at this is I like to look at the total revenue, the average revenue, and the average prices across the top. The average price is $15, so that's pretty decent. We can work with that potentially. The total revenue is not ideal, not even close to ideal if this is the whole niche. And then when we come over here to see what's going on, you can see there's only one listing, and it's that main one that I found initially that's doing over $10,000. So this pretty quickly gets ruled out. So we'll just move on to the next one. Okay, this was the cat dental care and bad breath remedy. I pulled up that niche, and this is a much bigger niche. Again, I filtered out the sponsored products. I sorted by the BSR, and here we have the total revenue is $1 million. Average is 47. The average price is $12. So that's interesting. That kind of lets us know that if the average price is $12, but the average revenue is 47,000, then we're selling tons and tons of units. So the volumes here are going to be super high. And we can see that is in fact the case over here. We've got 54,000, 24,000, 20,000, 16,000 units a month in sales. So these are pretty monstrous numbers. So that kind of makes me a little bit wary of this. I also wonder what the price points are that they're actually selling some of these at. Oh, let's just get rid of this first one. $2.30. Get out of here. Yeah, there's some here for like $3, $9. So this is like all over the place. Let me see what this product is. Actually some little pills. You can see they're tiny pills, it says here. 400 tiny pills. And it's interesting because I was looking through this and all the other ones are like, or a lot of the other ones are liquids, like something you put in the cat's water. And most of them are below $15. A lot of them are below $10. I was a little suspect on this one, but I would need to look into this further. So we're going to come back to this. It's passing the initial kind of quick check. So on to the next one, the cat calming collar. This one is interesting. I pull that up here. We can see we've actually got the search volume this time, 5,000 searches a month for $450,000 revenue, average of 20,000, average price 18. So you already can tell that this is better, right? If this is narrower, I like this a lot more. We've got a little bit higher price and a little more modest average revenue. So we're not doing like the crazy 20,000 units a month kind of thing. That's just a crazy amount of volume to get into right off the bat. But here we do have some good numbers. We've got 92,000, 100,000, 110,000, 37, 90, 70. These are all great, right? So the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The top 8 sellers here are all doing over $10,000 a month. Got a pretty decent spread, right? From 110 down to $15,000 with a bunch of people in between. So I'm coming over here to the price points. We have a couple that are low balls, but a couple that are actually great, 30, 35. So that's cool. So I like this one. Let's check the reviews really quick. And this is fascinating to me because none of these have good reviews. Nobody here, this guy down here, has 20 reviews. So it's probably some fake, a bunch of fake reviews here. But yeah, none of these have good reviews. And yet they have lots of them. So 10,000 people have reviewed this, have said that it's 3.8 out of 5 stars. And yet this product is selling with over 3,000 units a month for $106,000 in revenue. So that's interesting to me that they could have such low review ratings across the board, so many reviews, and people are still buying. So this niche looks really interesting to me. We're going to come back to that one. Alrighty. So the next one here is these little green grass teething sticks. I did the same thing, pulled up helium-10, filtered through these. We've got a pretty decent search volume, 22,000. Total revenue just under 500,000. Average 21, average price 14. So that's cool. I actually think this is neat. I'm not sure quite what's going on here. I think these are like actual treats, and then it's these kind of things that are showing up. Yeah, it's these ones really. So interesting. We have a few here. We're going to have to go ahead and get rid of these. These are not the same thing. So that changes things significantly. We've got 24,000, 14, 10, 15 here in the top 1, 2, 3, 4. So not terrible. The price is a little iffy. We have $8.99 here, and then 12, 14, and 16. These look like they're just different sizes. 100 grams, 120 grams, 50 grams. So that's pretty interesting. And this one's 30 grams. Okay, I see what's going on. So this looks interesting. I don't know what I don't know what this is. I'm a little suspect at the price point. Let's see what people are saying over. Let's see what people are saying over in the reviews here. Oh my goodness. Oh, fascinating. So we've got a pretty new niche. Nobody here has over 200 reviews. We've got 3, nobody here. Oh, we got 1 person hitting 4 stars. Everyone else is in the 3s. So interesting, interesting. I wonder what's going on. We'll have to come back to this one. All right, now we have those natural silver vine sticks. I pulled that up just the same. This one, I don't like as much right off the bat. Look, all these prices are below $10 all across the board. These $12 ones, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these. Not as big of a fan. Maybe if there was some way, like maybe if they were, you could like make them organic or something. That's not even the same. Oh, it is. They're just shaped different. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not as big into this. Total revenue 275, average 12, average price $10. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, we have pretty low reviews. Some of these got 20,000 reviews. That's crazy. So I'm just not, I don't know about this one. I'm not as big of a fan of this one here. Mostly because I don't like these price points. $7.99, $8.99, $9.99. Not a huge fan. If there was a way, like, I mean, look, this one is still doing $12,000 a month. They did almost 1,000 units in sales. Let's see here. Okay, they've got 4.2 stars, almost 2,000 reviews. Nah, I think this one's gonna go. We're gonna get rid of that one. All right, the next one here I think is super interesting. Hemp cat calming treats. All right, so I pulled up that specific thing, hemp cat calming treats. You can see it's not giving me a search volume there. So I'm wondering what keywords these people are going after, but we've got $875,000. Average is 41, average price 18. I do like the looks of this. We're gonna have to see though if these actually are hemp, because that seemed like it was one of the things. So this is interesting. So for dogs, that's not gonna count because we want cats. But it is good to know that it's going for dogs. These ones don't have hemp. I don't know. I don't think these have hemp either. Then we have hemp oil for dogs. Oil for dogs. I don't know. Does this have hemp in it? It doesn't look like it. Hemp calming chews for dogs. Where are the cat ones? There they are. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, there's some hemp cat treats. There is some hemp cat treats. Okay, so they do exist. Yeah, hemp well Zen bites for pets. This is for dogs and cats. Hemp soft chews just for pets in general. Hemp calming care for cats. Okay. All right, now we're talking. This is interesting. This is really, really interesting. I'm fascinated because a lot of these are for pets, like dogs and cats. And we've got a few newcomers here that are branding specifically for cats. But I mean, this poor cat. Let me bring up this image. This cat, man, I swear this cat is on every image. She's like the number one. This has got to be the number one stock image cat. I see him on like every cat package ever. What else can we see here? Oh, this has got this substance around here. There's nothing there. All right. We've got some of these doing what? Where did this come from? Get that out of here. Hemp oil for dogs. I thought we got rid of all these. So we've got these hemp cat treats. We got one person doing $20,000 revenue, then 9, then 2, then 1, then 1. Oh man, I was so excited at first. What's this? Hemp quiet moments plus hemp seed for cat soft chews. Oh, they're doing 6. This one is doing, does that have hemp in it? 17,000. This is this is very interesting. I mean, let's look at this a little bit differently. Let's get rid of hemp and let's see what happens. Wow, this is fascinating. Calming. So the first thing that jumps out to me here, cat calming treats. These are sponsored. So the first organic listings are here. Boom, boom, boom. There's 4 organic listings. Then that are all treats. And then there's drops, which is like not the same thing. Then we're back to some treats here. But then we're basically the bottom half of the first page, and we're already on diffusers and like oil and drops and stuff. And then we've got cats and dogs. So basically, oh, here we go, Zesty Paws. We've seen them before. This is really interesting. This could be a big niche if you were doing that kind of killer brand approach, if you could figure out how to do this one, Sentry is good.
I hope you're liking the video so far, and I want to let you know that if you want help finding your first product to launch on Amazon, we're currently offering a 7-day free trial for our coaching program. We'll work with you and help you find 2 to 3 product opportunities that we think are legit, and you're free to take them or leave them. And again, it's all for free. The link is in the description.
All right, but back on target here. So there's a couple brands here that are doing well, but look, like this 4,000 units a month, it's got 3.9 out of 5 stars. Yeah, this is really interesting. 4 out of 5 stars. They're doing 1,000 units a month. Golly. Oh, these are calming juice. Yeah, so I mean, this one is particularly promising. It's coming up. It's one of the newer listings, if we can go by the reviews. It's doing 1,000 units a month. Yeah, doing $20,000 in revenue. That's pretty legit. I like that. So we're gonna keep looking into that. I'm interested in that. I wonder what's going on there. All right, so going back through the list here, I think if we were to focus on the top 3, it's got to be the calming collar, the grass teething stick, and these chews. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. I can't really figure out what people would want with this dental care, because there's gel, there's spray, there's liquid, there's powder, there's pills, there's treats. Yeah, and it's just all over the place. I can't really figure out exactly what customer wants. So we're gonna nix this one. Now, coming back to this comfort collar, this one is interesting, right? I think I mentioned we've got pretty low reviews, and we're doing some pretty good revenue numbers here. I'm wondering what the deal is. So let's first do this, because I haven't quite made it to the bottom of what the deal is with this. So let's find this one. Let's take this ASIN here, this top selling cat calming treat. We're going to come back over and we're going to do a Cerebro reverse product lookup here. I'm going to rank this or sort this by keyword sales. So like what are the people searching for who they later go and they later go on and buy this product? Interesting. It doesn't even say cat calming treats anywhere. We've got treats, but there's no calming. There's calming diffuser, calming collar, anxiety relief items, zesty paws, calming bites. That's the first one. This is interesting because there's not really good keyword traffic here. Let's just double check. So I went over to Magnet here and I'm searching for cat calming treats to just double check and see what's going on with these keywords. If we can't narrow down what people want when they're searching or buying these treats. I'm going to try calming in here. Cat thunder shirt? Okay. So calming treats cat, calming treats for cats. Is that the keyword we want? God, that's so weird. There just really isn't a lot going on here. Calming cat treats. Yeah, this is interesting because we're basically pulling up these searches and there's maybe 5, 8 products that fit this search, and then it pretty rapidly drops off. These are digestive health. I don't even know. I think those are just regular treats. These are mushroom for dogs and cats. We have a lickable spoon, and then we're back to the diffusers. Yeah. So this is fascinating. So we're gonna do something here. We're gonna see how much this is costing to fulfill. All right, so I pulled up Amazon's revenue calculator. I put in this ASIN, and all right, it's telling me we don't have this because we're a professional account. This is the individual fee that they charge if you have an individual account. So you can take $1 off this. So they really have a $11.61 margin. Interesting. Here we go. Yeah, this all looks pretty similar, and they're doing $3. This seems about right. I've looked into this stuff before. $3. So maybe we say $4 landed, but that kind of chunks away at our margin. So it'll be $4 landed, but we're gonna subtract this dollar that we have here. So we'll put in $3 for our cost of goods sold. Okay, so we have a 40% margin, so that's good. It's a 7% profit per, which is decent. It's good. I mean, it's not great, but it's doable. So I mean, this is interesting. I think there's room here. It's not like it's not knocking it out of the park, but I think there's definitely room there. Let's go back. Let's go back to these collars. What is going on with these collars? What do people do and like what do they not like about these? All right, so I've pulled up the reviews for this one of these calming collars, and this is something that I am familiar with, this breakaway collar thing. It says it works, but it's not a breakaway. So that's gonna be an issue if they're claiming it's a breakaway and it's not. But it doesn't seem to work. Yeah, here's another one. Is that the same review? No, it's two different reviews. Okay. All right. So it's not going to work on every cat, apparently. And apparently the breakaway clasp is not good. So that's interesting. Okay, and is there anything else going on here? These all the same? Okay, this is definitely not a breakaway collar by any stretch of the imagination. So it's some sort of cat pheromone. So I'm wondering, how do we get that pheromone? But this is interesting because if you could figure out a way to do a breakaway design on this, I think that would be a game changer. All right, so are these literally grass? Is this like cat grass plus chicken? Okay, interesting. Interesting. So this one this little niche just seems to me like all these images are trash. The revenue, the top sellers is there. I still think this is the best one. I think these calming chews, if these calming chews are where it's at. Look at the options here. There's just nothing that really stands out. For whatever reason, Zesty Paws missed the mark here. So I'm interested to see why. If it's the product, like the formulation, if it's the flavor. Wow, it's terrible review. This Zesty Paws is getting smashed in the reviews. What is going on? So the cats aren't eating them. That seems to be the big thing. The cats don't like it. I think that's the main thing. You'd have to, I guess cats are all super picky, aren't they? It's probably why this is a tough niche. It was calming treats, right? I'm wondering if that's why there's all these oil drops here. But even these don't have good reviews. Yeah, I think this is the one. I think out of the things I've looked at today, I think this would definitely be the one I'd look into the most. I mean, yeah, you've got to be able to come in here. This is a really solid brand. They've done a decent job. These ones aren't bad. I don't know. And then we're right to drop. So I think there's room, and you can see like what they're going for here. All these are the pouches, and they're going for the little tub, so they stand out. I think there's definitely room here. I think this would be the one to explore. So that's how I would go about doing that.
All right, that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please leave a like. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.